In today's video, you will understand how the top hedge fund managers, they keep attracting high net worth investors constantly.
Watch people running toward the betting window with high hopes, no plan. Then I watch them walk away from the track, ripping up their tickets in disgust. That wasn't going to be me.
You didn't bet?
No, I bet, but first I figured out where the sharp action was, where the guys who had a plan were.
In today's video, you will understand how you can raise up capital, constant funding, and increase the asset under management. This is only for hedge fund managers. Here is the only way you need to raise capital in our current modern world. This is absolutely not costly, it's absolutely scalable, and for sure, it's constant. Are you struggling to attract high net worth investors? Are you struggling to attract high net worth investors to fund your hedge fund? And how to overcome the insecurity with the investors to trust you and to invest in your fund?
Guys who grinded, take the guesswork out of it. They knew which drivers had been rested, they knew which horses were ready. They also knew which ones were on last legs.
If you're wondering about that, in today's video, you will get the answer for it. But not only that, if you're also tired of having any qualified calls with any qualified investors, are you tired of having someone who is interested but are not ready to take the next step?
How'd you meet those guys?
I didn't at first, but I figured out that they always bet late and they bet heavy.
What if I told you we have the same exact strategy that used by hedge fund managers like Grant Cardone, who has already raised over 1.5 billion for the last year? We'll get the exact same strategy without having any massive project to start, without having any complex tactics. Completely simple and easy for you if you're truly looking to raise up capital in our today's modern current markets. But not only that, in today's video I'm going to reveal the exact methods billion-dollar hedge fund managers use to secure constant funding. You will learn how to nurture investor relationships and build trust, credibility, and convert.
So I started watching that instead of that. The numbers told the story, they always do. Well, I started making bets of my own, the right ones. And once I understood what had happened, I watched the track to see how it happened.
Cold leads to invest into investors who are eager to fund you. You will get step-by-step constructions, sales channels, and confidence that you need to have in order to close the calls with the investors. But not only that, in today's video you will have the tools and the methods that you can just copy, paste them, and use them directly to start raising capital right away. You will find the Google document in the description below. You don't need to write down your email, you don't need to write down your contact information. You can just download it and have it for you. In today's video, you will gain what you are searching for, you will gain what you are seeking for, and if you're looking to transform your fundraising journey, here is the opportunity for you in our today's video. Let's dive in. So here is the only way to raise capital within our current modern world. This strategy is not costly, scalable, and constant. In order to generate interest, you need first to build awareness. Okay, awareness. Let's see what we need to build. The awareness levels are unaware, aware, problem aware, most aware, solution, and unique selling point aware. To get through all of these levels, you need to leverage branding. Okay, personal brand or brand for your hedge fund. Personal brand sells best and generates the best return. So now if you are wondering, all right, so should I start a brand for my own hedge fund or should I start a brand for my own self? What I can recommend you is to start your own personal brand, because people, they have more trust in your personal brand than what you have for your hedge fund brand. That's how it is. So now we understand that we need to build awareness level to generate investors constantly. But how to do that, I will tell you. So first of all, let me just go through it again. Unaware is someone who is not aware of your brand, who is not aware of your service or your program. Aware is someone who is aware that they have a problem currently, that they have currently a problem of what they are going through, but they are not ready to take the decision yet. They understand that the inflation index will take
will take their wealth, or will take away, or will make sure that their wealth will decrease in the value. But they are not ready to take that decision yet. All right, so they are not 100% problem aware. Problem aware is the one who has already heard it from his own family, his own friends. That's all right. You need to do actually investment, or you need to actually take a look on how you can get return on your money. Otherwise, you will start to lose it every year. All right. So now we have someone who is into the problem aware, correct? Most aware is someone who is ready to take the decision. He's ready to take the decision to invest in your hedge fund. Okay. Solution and unique selling point aware is what you are offering, what making you different in the markets. That's what it's all about. So he's aware that you are unique in the market, you have the best solution for him, and you have something that he's seeing you that you are over those competitors with. So that's the awareness level that we need to pay attention of in order to understand how we can succeed with this strategy. So now we understand how we build awareness level, but how we will get investors constantly. I will tell you right away. So, well, for sure, it's not through events, golf clubs, or charity events. We are not in the 80s anymore. So you can just go to the charities, events, golf clubs, and do the old strategies. It doesn't work because
Grant Cardone for 4.5 billion in funds. He have already raised over 1.5 billion from this exact strategy, from the online sales channels that we have already presented to you in today's video. This is the exact same method, the exact same strategy that he is currently using. That's what one of top hedge fund managers that we are working with, he also using. That's what you need to have in order to take advantage of the industry, because you can't just raise capital of the 10 methods that you have already used, or everyone has already used in the 80s, in the 90s, or even in the early 2000s. You need to do something new, and you need to understand that which for every time there is new strategies, there is new methods, you need to be aware of them. Otherwise, with the time, you will stay out of the business. And our main video right here, our main reasons as I have already created this video, is I see many hedge fund managers, they're going outside of the business because they're struggling to raise up capital. And that's the main point of today's video. So if you are looking to gain everything that we have already presented to you in today's video, you can also just download the Google document from the description below, and you don't need to write down your email or any contact information at all. I'm just trying to help someone that's looking actually to gain help. So you can just get all of that from the description below. You can also send it to your team, do something that will benefit you and benefit your business with it.
Have connection with 10 investors. As a top hedge fund manager, they're having connection with 20, 30 investors daily from these exact methods, these exact strategies that I will tell you right away. So you need to leverage sales channels online. So Grant Cardone, everyone know about him. He is a hedge fund manager who manages over 4.5 billion in funds, raised over 150 billion from online sales channels. So there is a picture of him. So how to do that? Here is how.
So as you can see, each piece of content is a sales letter. So you need to understand all of the content that you will create are sales letters. They are not anything else than sales letters. So sales letters, it has to handle all the objections. It has to sell the dream desires, that's what the investors they are looking to get. The sales letter, it has also to prove why you are unique, why you are different, why you will do the action right now. So the exact same strategies that you are using when you are closing investors, or you are using to closing clients, you will start to use by creating content. So make sure that this point is completely clear for you. Every piece of content is a sales letter. It's not information, it's a sales letter.
I'll give you right away. So let's take a look on how it works. First of all, we need to understand each piece of content is sales letter, so it has to be compelling, it has to convert, it has to handle the unspoken objection, it has to be about your target audience 100%, it has to make sure that will make you different, it has also to include why they will take the action right now, it has to include all the sales process that you're currently doing on the sales calls. It has to do the sales for you. All right. So sales letter shall focus on the outcomes that the investors are looking to have. So what the income is, maybe to live in Monaco, maybe to get return on their investment like 100 or 200K per year. Maybe it could be more than that. Maybe it could be just to leave the inflation and all of these indicators that affects his own wealth and affects his own money for all of his life. Maybe it could be just to be on the beach for whole of the year. It could be multiple things. So we need to understand what their own dream desire. So you can do research on that. That's absolutely pretty fine. And I will give you content in the end of the video. I will give you content that will help you to attract the input investors that are looking to get your services or get your programs. So I will absolutely help you with that.
To create a unique selling point for your hedge fund, it could be multiple things. It could be that you have different programs returns. It could be like the first returns that you will generate from the investment, you will give it away to the limited partners, which are the investors in the beginning, and then everything that you will gain later on, it will go to general partners, which it will go to the hedge fund managers. So it could be multiple things. You can optimize that from your own funds culture.
Sales letter shall always leverage why you are better and different, and it could be investor relations, it could be special investment opportunities for limited partners, which are the investors, or it could be giving away the first return completely to the limited partners until a certain percentage. So it could be that you have very special relation with the investors. It could be like you have events with the investors every quarters. It could be like you are leveraging the WhatsApp groups, Facebook groups. You are leveraging the school groups, and you making sure that you having engaging posts with the investors all the time with the new updates weekly. So it has to be something that making sure that you are different in the industry. Okay. It could also be that you telling the investors the first 20% the first 20% that we are generating for return on the investments, so you will have it all, and then everything above that we will get it. So it could be also that you making simple, easy, fast for the investor to get the return on their own investments, because that's what one of my clients they are doing. That's what they are doing currently. They're giving away the first 18% on the investment to the investors, the whole profits. They are not taking anything to general partners, and everything that is above that, they are taking it to the general partners. Investors, they are completely fine with that, and they like that because now they are collecting the profit early on, so they don't need to go into their risks loops. So that's what it could be. So time cycle for this method, it could be 90 days max. All right. So during 90 days, you have to generate new input investors that will invest into your own fund. So how it works. So now let's say that's the first day of this method. Okay. That's the first day. Okay. Let's say that. And what you need to do in the beginning, you need to build momentum. You need to build momentum of high quality interest. So how you will do that? I will tell you how you will do that.
With the time, content competes over time to become real estate assets. What that means? If you are owning real estate today, they keep generating passive income to you every month, correct? That's the exact same thing with the content. If you have already mastered the sales letters, which are the contents, so you will keep generating passive income, passive leads, passive input investors from this content. So, and the content, the older it gets, the better it goes. But in order to get better, in order to get old, you need also to stay constant with posting content. Because the current sign of our time is the more you post, the better you get, and the older content you will have, correct? And once you will start to have old, better content than what you have already done in the beginning, so you will also start to receive higher return of what you have done a long time ago. You understand? I hope you do. Because the content game, if you can crack it, you will keep generating input investors because the input investors are out there. They are only looking to see someone who will start to take the step further to make sure that they will get return for their own investments.
First of all, you need to also to be aware that content competes over time to become real estate assets. So what that means, so with the time you will see that the more content you will have and the older content that you will have, you will start to generate more inbound leads from the old content that you have already reduced it a long time ago. But that's the funny part of the best part with the content, that you will have real estate assets that will keep generating to you passive income from investors who are qualified to invest into your own hedge fund. So how you will do that? You need to build momentum of interest. How you will do that is by creating content. That every content, it has to be sales letter about your hedge fund. So I just want to make you aware of that. So content, it will not be only informations or articles that you will find them out on the internet. Content, it will be your own viewpoint on a specific sector and how you are different with the proof that you are right. That's what the content is. That's what the sales letter is, which is content. The new modern world, it's the new is a new sales message in the new world, in the our current modern world, is content. That's it. So you need to create content that it has to include all of that. So I will also give you the content in the end of the video, so you will also have it. So you need to build momentum of high quality interest. All right, let's say that you have already built that. Okay, you have already built that. So what you will do next, you will get them to be must aware. After you have already started to build momentum of high quality interest, so you need to make them to be must aware. How you can make them must aware is by having content that will start to make them to be most aware of their own problem. Start to tell them about, all right, the endings inflation, that's how much it went for the last 10 years. That's how it was before. That means everything that you are paying for right now, it has increased with the price by 2x, 3, whatever. You understand what I'm talking about? You have to make them most aware of their own problem. At the same time, you have also to make them most aware of the other hedge fund managers, that what they are doing currently in the industries. It could be that you can also share like hedge fund managers that has already collapsed, collapsed with the time. They have already lost 1.3 billion. So that's what I have seen lately. A hedge fund manager, he lost over 1.3 billion in the assets to investors, and you can start to share that. So while you're sharing that, you're making sure that, all right, if you want to choose someone else than us, you have already consumed our content for enough time right now. If you want to choose someone else than us, so that's what it could be for returns. That's what you could have. So right here, you are not making them to be scared or anything like that, or fear of missing out. It's not about that, but it's about, if you already understand that you have the best investment programs, the best services that you can ever provide to the market, so why you are not setting you up, of making sure that everyone, they will know or they will understand that you are the experts, you are the ones that they will come to. You need to do that, all right? So here you're making them to be must aware, okay? Then after that, what you will do, you will start to create content that will help you to build your lead magnet. What that means, so it could be content that's what they are searching or what they are looking to. So it could be like the best investment books that we have already used to get return X and Y for the last 90 days to our clients. That's what we have done, and that's what the books that we have already consumed, or that's the strategies that we have already applied on this round, or on this program, or on this strategy, or on these investments. You got it? So it could be something valuable that they are looking to get value from it, learn from it, understand your hedge funds culture from it, understand how the process it works from it, So it could be something just to make you closer to the proximity. Okay, how you can get closer to the proximity? That's what you need to have in the mind. That's how you can get closer to the proximity, by providing value of what they are searching of, or of what you are providing in your program. So you making sure that to nurture them step by step. That's the exact same strategy that Grant Cardone he is doing currently, and that's what one of our clients they are already doing. So, and you can have on the post comment free guides to send it over to you. So you can tell them, all right, here is the exact guide that we have already used to generate X and Y for return to our clients for the last 90 days or for the last 120 days, etc. If you are looking to get the free guide from one of the biggest top hedge founders in the etc. in the X or in this area, so you can just comment below with free guide, and we will send it over to you. Then you will start to send it over to them, and then from there you have already start to build your lead magnet. The free guide, it has to be on the landing page. You will collect their own emails, and have a quick 2 to 3 questions just to optimize and just to understand their own interests. It could
The main strategy right here is to keep targeting the email subscribers and the content engagers. So in this case, you will only do retargeting campaign. In this case, it will cost you way less. For advertising campaign, it could be multiple things. You can do email campaign, or you can do Facebook ads and Instagram ads. You can do Facebook and Instagram ads, and even if you have regulation or whatever you will tell me. So I have already seen top hedge fund managers, they are doing that, and there are no regulations on that. If you are already respecting the language, and if you are not so pushy with your sales language in the advertising industry, so you will not have any regulations at all, right? So just leave away these old thoughts, these old mindsets that will absolutely not help you to rise up capital. There is a problem right here. The problem is to have completely new fundraising journey. In order to do that, you need to apply new methods, and that's exactly why we are here in today's video.
Be the questions. It could be, you will also find the questions in my next video. You will also find them if you want to watch other videos. You will find the link to them in the description below. You'll also find a completely different video on how you can build the qualification quiz for the investors, on how you can make sure that only you will get the qualified investors, and you will understand what they have for pain points. You will understand the industry way better and more deeply. So you will have the questions that will make sure to qualify them. 2 to 3 questions. You don't need to have a lot of questions, just to understand their ticket size, their interest, and their current portfolio. And then from there you will start to have an advertising campaign. Okay, and don't tell me that advertising campaign doesn't work and you have regulation. It works if you are not commenting, or if you are not mentioning the words that it sounds like something illegal that will happen. All right, so it works. That's what we are running for our clients. Okay, that's what the top hedge fund managers they are doing. That's what Grant Cardone here is doing. So please get away from this old mindset, from this old mentality that will only put you out of the business. So you have to start to run advertising campaign, and here you will not target anyone who is not aware of you. You will only target everyone who has already engaged with you. So you will have the email list of the subscribers that has already received the guide. You will have it inside the advertising campaign. You can have email campaign, start to send them in new emails, or you can have a Facebook ads strategy. Okay, and you can start to do both. Actually, you can have a Facebook ads. Okay, start to do the retargeting to everyone who has already engaged with your accounts. All right, start to do that. So which accounts that you will use? You will use the most common accounts to generate investors. You can use LinkedIn, YouTube. LinkedIn and YouTube. That's what I can recommend you to do. I will start with. That's where the high quality investors are on. So start to do retargeting. Only retargeting. Retargeting is very cheap. Okay, retargeting is almost nothing. Okay, because now you're doing retargeting to the data that has already generated, that has already attracted. So it will not cost you anything, almost nothing. Okay, so you will start to do retargeting for anyone who has already engaged with your accounts, liked, comments, etc. By doing that, you making sure that you will get them to be on the next webinar. You will invite them to a webinar. Okay, to a webinar. And inside the webinar, it has to be everything that it has to be available for them. So it could be like, I will give you examples right away. So it could be like during 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 this webinar, you will get step by step instructions on how you can start to break down the stocks market from our own eyes, or from our own strategies, or from our own viewpoints, and on how you can start to generate X and Y on your investment within the next 6 days by your own self without having any outside help. Not only that, but we will also give you the 100-page proven strategies that we have used for the last couple of years to generate X and Y to our clients that they wanted to increase their wealth and their money, of their wealth value, or their money, or to save, or to protect their own wealth, or to protect their own money. Okay, so it has to be something valuable, no brainer offer. It has to be, okay, just to collect them. Okay, now you will start to collect them. Okay, and at the same time you will also, you need to give away value upfront. That's what will make sure that you will build trust and credibility with the investors. So you do that. Okay, now you're getting them to join the webinar. Okay, so that's what you are doing. If you want, you can do email marketing campaign, or you can also just to download the emails that you currently have on inside the Facebook ads that you're currently running, to do the retargeting at the same time. Okay, so when you're giving in data to the Facebook ads or the Facebook platform, so they will not charge you a lot, because now you're doing retargeting. You have already given to them the data that they are looking to target, so the spot that they are looking to target is already limited. They don't need to start to do testing, or start to test the new spots that has already not interacted with you, and that it will cost you a lot of money. You understand? You are not doing cold targeting. You are doing only warm targeting to warm leads or warm potential investors. Okay, targeting the warm leads with joining a webinar. So it's absolutely low cost with high return. All right. So that's what you will do step by step. That's what you need to do. That's what the Grant Cardone is doing. That's what the top hedge fund managers they are currently doing. That's why they are taking your clients, because while you are attending events, you are just getting closer to one investor. They are getting closer to 100 investors daily. So please make sure to do that. Otherwise, you will be out of the business. Okay. So what you will do during the webinar, you will start to introduce everything that you have already promised that you will do. But in the beginning or in the middle of the webinar, don't wait until the end of the webinar, because not the same amount of the joiners they will continue to be to the end of the webinar. But I can recommend you to do that in the beginning of the webinar with the next 10 minutes. Tell them that everyone who looking to get return on their investments, or to join our VIP programs, or join our limited spots for the next quarter VIP programs, to specific investors who understand our own cultures, or who understand our own strategies, and who are looking actually to get return X and Y of the first 20% from the return to their own self directly. So you can comment below. You can just comment below to make sure that our team will continue the conversations later on. So it has to be no-brainer offer. It has to be no-brainer offer. It has to be that something is unique, you will give them away. Okay. So you can just optimize it by your own self. I have already given to you many examples right now, and I want to respect the time right here. So that's what you need to do. Okay. That's what you need to do. That's exactly what you need to do. Okay. Then after that, so you can just ask them to invest, ask them to comment invest word if you would like to. So then you can book one-on-one call, get on the call with them, and you will see that they are almost pre-sold because they have already consumed your content, have seen your webinar, build trust with you, and right now they understand that you are the only one who are capable to generate profits on their investments. So now let's get back to what I have already promised you right here. Here are all the tools to use to come with content for hedge fund managers. Okay, here are all the tools. You will find the Google Doc right here in the description below. You can just download it. You don't need to write down your email or anything similar. All right, just download it and send it to your team. Make sure to take action on it. That's it. Okay, so content idea generators, that's what you will also use. Here are the content ideas that I have already prompted to you that you can also start to use. What is hedge fund beginner's guide? What hedge fund managers navigate market volatility? Top 5 hedge funds strategies you need to know. Lessons learned from best hedge fund managers of 2024. What it takes to run a multi-billion-dollar hedge fund. The future of hedge funds. What will the industry look like in 5 years? Why hedge fund managers are turning to AI for investment decisions. So that's what you can have for content ideas. And you will also generate other content ideas from these tools that I have already given away to you. And that's how you can also use them. Example, use that. Example, you can also start to use that, and you will start to see what they have already searched in these tools to learn from you and to actually get answers to. So that's what you can start to create content for. So you will start to generate inbound investors from these keywords. That was everything for today. I hope it was something valuable for you.
So that was everything for today's video. The exact strategy that you will have it and you will gain it to apply it on hedge fund to rise up capital. So if you are looking to get the presentation from the description below, you can just download it from there. As I told you before, you don't need to write down your email, write down any contact information. You can just gain it from there. All right. And I just want to remind you of one thing that you need to be aware of. All of what I have already showed you in today's video will absolutely not help you if you are not taking action. Watching a presentation or watching a video will never help you to take your step, to take your life further. It will only help you to get to a mean post, to feel like you have done already something for your business, but in the reality, you haven't done the step further. So if in order to do that step further, if in order actually to do a change to the movements, then you need to take action. So whatever days that you are watching this video on, then tomorrow, from tomorrow's morning or from over tomorrow, you need to take action right away. Send this Google document to your team, start to take action, because the investors are out there, the industry is striving for greatness, and you are here to make something great for sure. If you're looking to take a look on other videos, you can also find the other videos that will start to pop up here on the right side or on the left side. At the same time, if you are looking to take a look on those videos, you can find them in the description below.